just about to start my workout for today. This is day 16 of my SLAP challenge. SLAP, S-L-A-P, stands for squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. We're doing at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups a day, every single day except Sundays, for 40 days. And this is day 16. So I'm going to show you the variations of those 4 exercises that I will be doing today so that you know what we're doing, and then you can do this workout right along with me. I am going to be using a dumbbell. Just one dumbbell. My dumbbell weighs 10 pounds, which is a good weight for me. You may need to use something lighter or heavier. That depends on your strength and on your level of fitness. It also depends on what you have available to you and how hard you're looking to push yourself today. So please consider all of those factors when choosing your weight and make the decision that is best for you. If you don't have a dumbbell, a kettlebell will work. For these first 2 exercises, the squats and the lunges, you could also use a household item. So if you have a water bottle, you could fill that with some water or uncooked rice, for example, and use that. If you don't want to add weight to the exercises, that's fine. I will show you equipment-free substitutions. But let me very quickly show you what I'm doing. I'm starting with dragon lunges, which I think most people call curtsy lunges. I'll actually show you the equipment-free modification first. So if you imagine that you're standing in a box, you're in the middle of the box, okay? So 4 corners to the box. You're going to take one foot, and with this leg, you're going to lunge behind you and diagonally across your body, touching your foot to that far back corner of your imaginary box. So it'll look like this. You're going to take this foot, and with this leg, you're going to lunge diagonally across your body to that back corner of the box. Bend both knees and sink down into the lunge. Make sure you're controlling the movement so you don't bang your knee on the ground. And then from here, you're going to press this heel into the ground and return to your starting position. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So now I'm going to take this foot and lunge diagonally across my body to this corner of my box. Bend both knees. Tap that back knee to the ground if you can. If your range of motion does not allow you to sink that deep into the lunge, that's fine. Just sink as deep as you can. Please don't put your body into doing something it's not ready to do. Work to your own level. So if you need to shorten up your range of motion, that's fine. Then you're going to push this heel into the ground and return to the starting position. So even though that's 2 lunges, I'm counting it as 1 rep, okay? Because it's part of a little combo. So one more time, put together. You're just going to take this foot, lunge diagonally across your body. Tap the knee down if you can. Come back to the center, and now repeat on the other side. Just like that. From here, you're going to do a squat. So remember, as always, that with your squats, you want your shoulders back and down. Keep that chest lifted high. Make sure your core is nice and strong and tight and engaged the whole time. Push your booty back. Think of trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty. That's going to help keep your back flat and the weight in your heels, which is what we want. So then from this position, sink down into your squat. Again, just work to your own level. Only sink as deep as you can without rounding your back and without breaking that form. Make sure your back is flat. Make sure the weight is in your heels, okay? I'm also going to reach across my body and touch the toe. I'm going to be doing this with weight, so I'll show you that in a minute. But if you need an equipment-free modification, just reach down and touch the toe on the opposite side and then repeat, okay? So shoulders back and down, chest high, strong, tight, engaged core. Push the booty back, flat back, weight in the heels. Sink down into your squat and twist to tap the toes on the opposite side with this hand, okay? So again, even though that's 2 squats, I'm counting that as 1 rep. So I'm actually doubling my reps of squats and lunges today. The only requirement for the challenge is that you do 40 reps of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. So if you're doing the challenge with me and you don't want to double your reps, you can always reduce. I'm going to be doing 20 sets of this combo on each leg. So you can always cut that in half, okay? So let me put it all together. I'm going to show you your equipment-free version of this first little combo. So starting with my feet together, I'm going to do my 2 dragon lunges, alternating legs. So lunge and lunge. And now I'm gonna do my 2 squats. So squat and squat, okay? Since you're not adding weight, if you wanna add difficulty, that's fine. You could, for example, maybe do your dragon lunge, and then maybe bring this knee up and hold it for a second. Really pressing the foot of that standing leg into the ground and engaging all those muscles in your standing foot through your leg, all the way up to your glutes and your core. Find your balance here for a second. Then put the foot down and repeat on the other side. So dragon lunge, and then bring that knee up and hold. Then put the foot down and do your 2 squats, and maybe you can add a jump up to increase the difficulty since you're not adding weight. So squat, touch the toe, jump, squat, touch the toe, and jump. Okay, so if you want to add difficulty without adding weight, there's always ways to do that, but that is an equipment-free alternative if you don't have a dumbbell or anything that you can use for weight. If you do want to add weight, go ahead and grab your dumbbell or kettlebell or water bottle, whatever you're using. And I'm going to just start with my dumbbell up here by my shoulder. Now I'm going to do my 2 dragon lunges, 1 on each side. So with the first dragon lunge, the weight is gonna come down towards the foot of this standing leg. Then on the way back to my starting position, so I'm gonna press the heel of this standing foot into the ground and return to my starting position, so the weight's gonna come back up to my shoulder. Now as I do my second rep to the other side, so now the side that's holding the weight is my standing leg. This foot is going to lunge behind me and diagonally across my body. Tap that knee to the ground if you can. Press into the heel of this standing foot, return to the starting position, and now I'm going to press the weight up overhead. Then bring the weight back down, return to my starting position. Then I'm going to go right into my squats, and I'm going to add a lateral arm raise. I'm going to stay on the same side for both squats. Okay, so when I showed you the equipment-free modification, we touched this foot with one squat and then we touched the other foot with the other squat. I'm going to touch the same foot with both squats. So I'm going to squat down, touch my toes with the dumbbell, and then add a lateral arm raise. Then I'm going to repeat. Squat, touch the toes, lateral arm raise. So that's the combo. Let's put it all together so you can see what it's going to look like when we do it in real time, and you can see the flow of it. So starting with the dumbbell up towards one shoulder. Initially, this side that's holding the dumbbell is going to be my lunging leg, and the other leg is going to be my standing leg. So this foot's going to lunge behind me. I'm going to bring the weight down. Now return to the starting position. Now this is my standing leg. The other foot's going to lunge behind me. Return to the starting position. Press the weight up overhead. Now my 2 squats. So squat and touch the weight down, lateral arm raise, and repeat. Okay? Then you'll bring your feet back together, bring the weight back up to your shoulder, and go right into your next rep. We're staying on the same side. So dragon lunge, touch the weight down. Dragon lunge to the other side. Overhead press. Squat, lateral arm raise, squat, lateral arm raise. So the 2 dragon lunges and the 2 squats is 1 set. I'm going to do 20 sets on that side. Then I'll switch and do another 20 sets on the other side. So by the time I have completed that combo, 20 sets on both sides, I will actually have completed a total of 40 lunges on each leg and 80 squats. So if you want, you can just do 10 sets on one side, then 10 sets on the other, and that will meet your requirement for the challenge. If you're doing the challenge with me and you just want to do 40 squats and 40 lunges, you can just cut everything in half. So that's squats and lunges. Before I move on to my abs and push-ups, I'm going to be incorporating some moderate paced cardio with my jump rope in between those 2 sections. So the jump rope, it can be optional. If you don't want to jump rope or you don't want to do the cardio, if you're doing the challenge and you just want to do your 40 reps of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups, skip the cardio section altogether, that's fine. I'm going to be doing some moderate paced cardio with my jump rope. So when I jump rope, I always kind of jog in place like this. If you are more comfortable jumping with your feet together, you can jump with your feet together if you're really good at jump rope. and you want to do something more challenging, you can do high knees, jump rope jacks. Any jump rope variation you want to do is fine. The only important thing is that we're counting revolutions of the jump rope. 1 rep of jump rope means 1 revolution of the rope. And I will be doing sets of 100. So that means I'm going to be counting 100 revolutions of the rope. So any style you want to do is fine. We're counting 100 revolutions of the rope. That's 1 set, and I'm going to be doing 10 sets. Okay? So it's going to take about plus or minus 10 minutes. So if you don't have a jump rope, you have a few options. Option 1 is that, like I said, you can just eliminate the cardio sections. That's totally fine. If you just do the combo I just showed you, your squats and lunges, and then move right on to our abs and push-ups combo, that will work as a standalone workout. You don't have to add cardio, and you will have met your requirements for the challenge, so that's fine. That's your first option. Your second option, if you do want to include the cardio sections, but you don't have a jump rope, you really can just pretend to jump rope. They actually sell jump ropes without their rope. It's 2 handles that you hold on to, and you hold on to those handles and jump over an imaginary rope. So as far as I'm concerned, you can do that while holding on to imaginary handles. You're already jumping over an imaginary rope, so why can't you hold on to imaginary handles to do that? So again, you can do what I do and just jump like this. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically each time one of your feet hits the ground, that's 1 rep. If you're more comfortable jumping with your feet together, you can pretend to jump rope with your feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a totally legitimate option. If you don't want to do that, then you can substitute with any kind of cardio you want. So 10 sets of 100 is going to take me somewhere in the neighborhood of like plus or minus 10 minutes or so. So if you have an exercise bike or a treadmill, that would be a great option. You can hop on one of those for 10 minutes. If you want to jog around your neighborhood, you can jog for 10 minutes. So that might be a mile for you, it might be 2 miles, it depends on how fast you run. If you want to take this workout to a local park, maybe you have a park that has like a dirt track around it or something, you could do that. If you have access to the field at your local high school, you could run around the track 4 to 8 times. Again, it depends on how fast you run and how long you want your cardio section to be. It doesn't have to be exactly 10 minutes. Just do what works for you. If you're going to take this workout to the field at your local high school, you can also do up and down the bleachers, or if you have a park close to you that has steps that you can run up and down, or if you have steps in your home, you can do up and down the stairs. If you live in an apartment complex, you can go up and down the stairs in your apartment building, okay? Basically, either eliminate the cardio sections or do any type of cardio you want for about 10 minutes. After I have completed my first cardio section, I will be moving on to my second combo, which is abs and push-ups. So first, let me show you the push-up variation that I'm doing. I am using my dumbbell, but I'm not lifting it. I'm not adding weight to the push-ups. I'm using my dumbbell to add difficulty to this exercise in another way. But here's the thing. If you want to use a dumbbell for this exercise, you have to make sure that your dumbbell is flat on the bottom. My dumbbell is shaped like a hexagon here, so it's flat on the bottom. If your dumbbell is round, all the way around here, please don't use it for this exercise, because I'm going to be putting my entire body weight on the dumbbell. And if it's round, it can roll around on you, and I don't want anyone getting hurt. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and then we'll talk about what to do if you don't have a dumbbell that's flat on the bottom here. So I'm going to hold on to both sides of my dumbbell like this. So one hand is on this end, the other hand's on this end, and I'm just going to do a push-up from that position. So from here, I'm going to come into my plank position, and now remember that on your push-up, you want to have your body in one straight line from your heels to your shoulders. If you are doing knee push-ups, you want that straight line to be from your knees to your shoulders. So whether you're on your toes or your knees, just make sure that you have those hips lifted high. If your hips are slightly elevated, that's okay. You're not going to hurt yourself like this. It's not ideal, but don't worry about it too much. Ideally, you want your body in one straight line. So what you don't want to do is allow your hips to drop like this. Okay, so just make sure you keep your hips lifted high and make sure that core is nice and strong and tight and engaged. You're going to bend your elbows and lower your chest as close to your dumbbell as you can, all the way down if you can, and then press your hands into the dumbbell straighten your elbows and push yourself up. Never breaking that line, okay? So you want that one straight line from your heels to your shoulders, all the way down and all the way up. The other thing I'm not doing is dipping my head down. So keep your head still, keep your neck still. Everything should stay perfectly still as you lower your body to the ground and then press yourself back up, okay? So don't drop your hips, don't bob your head around, mind your form, whether you're doing the push-up from your toes or from your knees. Now, if you don't have a dumbbell, a kettlebell would be a great substitution. You can do that same exercise holding onto the handles of your kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, then please do not use anything. Don't try to put your weight on a water bottle or something like that. Don't use rounded dumbbells. Just do any other push-up variation you want. If you want to do a push-up variation that's the most similar to what I just showed you, you can do diamond push-ups, but they're quite challenging. If you're really strong, if you have a really strong chest, they really target your chest muscles, you can try them. We're only doing sets of 4 at a time. So if you want to try them, I'll show you what they look like. Sometimes I'm trying to go so fast because I know these intros are so long, but I just can't say words. So, diamond push-ups. What you're gonna do is put your hands together like this. So my index fingers are touching, my thumbs are touching, and in the middle, it's making a diamond shape. That's why they're called diamond push-ups. So with your hands in that position, index fingers touching, thumbs touching, diamond in the middle, you're gonna do your push-up from that position, okay? So from your knees or from your toes, bend the elbows, and lower your chest as low to the ground as you can without breaking that straight line from your heels or your knees to your shoulders. So bend the elbows, lower the chest, and now push yourself back up. So that's a diamond push-up. I'm lucky I can do 1. They're really hard. So if you're really strong, that can be your substitution if you don't have a weight that's a dumbbell that's flat on the bottom or a kettlebell that you can use to do the push-ups the way I was doing them. If you can't do diamond push-ups, that's fine. That's the beauty of this challenge, is that as long as you're completing a total of 40 push-ups on the day, it doesn't matter what push-up variation you do, and it doesn't matter how you get it done, just as long as you get it done. So any push-up variation you can manage is totally fine. And as always, if you need help with beginner modifications, I'm here to help. I'm here to answer questions. So please reach out, because if you think you can't do this challenge because you think you can't do a push-up, you are wrong. You can do a push-up, and I will show you how. So please reach out if you need to see beginner modifications, but any push-up variation you want to do is totally fine. Abs. Okay, you're gonna hate me. These are so hard. We're doing ab splitters. It's really 3 ab exercises in one, but of course I'm counting each 3 as 1 rep, okay? Because the exercise is a pike plus whatever you want to call this, like a straddle split and you're touching the floor, plus a knee hug, or you can touch your ankles, it doesn't matter, okay? So all 3 of those together is 1 rep. So for the pike, you are lifting your arms and legs at the same time. If that is too difficult, you can lift your legs first and then just do a toe touch, then lower the legs, and then from there you can continue with your straddle and your knee hug. That's totally fine. But if you are able to do a pike, you want to lift your arms and legs at the same time so that they meet in the middle. So lift the arms, lift the leg, or legs, both legs. Although you can do single leg if you want, that's totally fine. You could do a single leg toe touch like that, and then straddle, and then knee hug, alternating the sides. So then lift the other leg, straddle, and knee hug. That's another great option if the pikes are too difficult for you. But I'm going to be lifting both legs and my hands at the same time, or as close as I can get. Okay, so pike, straddle, touch the floor, and knee hug, or you can touch the ankles. That's 1 rep, okay? That's your equipment-free version. I'm going to be doing the same thing, holding onto my 10-pound dumbbell. So I'm going to hold the dumbbell like this. So I have one hand on either side. I'm gonna start with my dumbbell over my head like this. So arms extended over the head, and I'm holding both sides of my dumbbell, legs extended straight. Now I'm gonna do a weighted pike. So I'm gonna lift my legs, and I'm going to lift lift the dumbbell up to touch the toes at the same time. Okay, so it's a weighted pike, and then straddle, and I'm gonna bring the weight with me and touch the weight down to the floor, or probably not touch it all the way to the floor, but just kind of bring it with me. And then a weighted knee up. Okay, so pike, straddle, and knee hug. And all 3 of those together is 1 rep. Okay, so that's the combo. I'm going to be doing 4 push-ups. Then I'm going to turn over and do 4 reps of my ab splitters, my weighted ab splitters, and that's 1 set. So to complete my 40 reps of push-ups and my 40 reps of abs, I'm going to do 10 sets just like that. So then after I finish 10 sets of that little combo, I'm going to finish up with 1 final jump rope section, identical to the first jump rope section. So 10 sets of 100 with my jump rope, and that's the workout. So now you know what we're doing. If you are ready to do this workout with me today, go ahead and grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a water bottle, some kind of weight. If you want to add weight, grab your jump rope, take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's get started. All right, my watch is going, timer set as a stopwatch, and time has begun. Here we go, off to the races. So starting with our dragon lunge combo, dragon lunge and squats. So dragon lunge, press the weight up overhead. Now squat, touch the weight down, lateral arm raise, squat, lateral arm raise. Return to the starting position. That's 1 set. So dragon lunge to the other side, overhead press, squat, lateral arm raise, squat, lateral arm raise. That's 2. We're going to 20 on this side, okay? So I'm gonna zip it and just try to get this done as quickly as I can. Picking up my count at 2, here we go. Don't ask. I don't even know what lunge I'm doing anymore. All right, for reals, here we go. Didn't like that lunge. I'm going to start it over. That's 5 for me. 15 more. Then we'll switch sides. that 9 or 10? I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna say 9. You do one more. I'm gonna call that 10. I may have done an extra one, but once I start doubting my count and wondering if I miscounted and wondering if I missed a rep, I'm not gonna get rid of that thought. I have to scratch that itch on my brain by just doing one more rep. So I know that it's possible I may have done one extra rep, but I'd rather know that than wonder if I did enough reps. So, all right, this arm needs a bit of a rest. So we've technically already done 20 lunges and 20 squats. So if you wanna switch to the other leg now and just do 10 sets on each side, that's up to you. I'm doubling my lunges so that I'm going to end up doing a total of 40 lunges on each leg instead of 40 lunges all day. So that's up to you. I'm also doubling my squats just because. All right, I have to do 10 more. I'll probably do the next 5 and then take a short little rest break, like 20 seconds, hopefully, and then try to just finish up with my last 5. But I think I can at least do the next 5 unbroken. I'll do my best. Okay, if you need a longer rest break, pause the video. When you're ready, come back. Here we go, pick up my count at 10. It's 15. So I'm just gonna take a real short rest here, 15, 20 seconds, and then finish up with my final 5 reps on this side. So pick up my count at 15. So that's 20. We're all done on this side. I'm gonna take a good minute or so to rest before I start on the other side. And I'm just gonna do that same thing, another 20 sets on the other side, okay? So I'm gonna have the dumbbell on the opposite shoulder to start. which means that I'm going to be lunging first to this side. So whatever side the dumbbell's on, initially that will be the foot that moves first, okay? So I'm going to lunge, or no, wait. I did that totally backwards. The other foot is gonna lunge first, right? Why am I so confused right now? What were we doing? We were lunging, yeah, this way first. I was right. Stop trying to convince me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So, weight's gonna be on this side. So that's gonna be the foot that lunges first. So I'm gonna lunge behind me and touch the weight down to the outside of this front standing leg. And then this foot's gonna lunge behind. And I'm gonna do my overhead press, then 2 squats. All right. Confusing myself over nothing. All right. When you're ready, so here's the weight, this foot is moving first. Got it? All right, when you're ready, here we go, 20 sets. You want us to lunge to the other side first. So that was only my first 5 reps. I'm gonna take a short rest because I keep wanting to stay on the side I was on. Sometimes after I get used to doing something on one side, it takes me a few reps to adjust to doing it on the other side. So I'm going to give my brain a few seconds to absorb the fact that we're working on the other side now. And hopefully these next 5 reps, it'll be more in my body. When you're ready. See, I lunged to the wrong side again first. Okay, this side first. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I want to keep it the same as what I did the first time, so. I think that was rep number 8. Let's do 2 more and then I'll take another little rest break because my brain needs it. So this is day 16. This is our second full week of the challenge. So we've done a long, tough workout every day this week, Monday through Saturday. We did the same thing last week. A long, tough workout every day, Monday through Saturday. The week before that, I worked out Monday through Saturday, but the challenge started on Wednesday. So week 1, we just did Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but last week was our first full week of the challenge. This week is our second full week of the challenge. And honestly, I just think my brain is like needing a day off. But thankfully, Sundays are our rest days. So tomorrow, no squats, no lunges, no abs, no push-ups, just rest. And give my brain time to like recover. Okay. So I've completed 10. I'm gonna hopefully do the same thing I did on the other leg. Do my next 5, take a short 15-20 second rest break, and then as quickly as I can finish up with the last 5. Okay? So, if you need to rest longer, you can pause the video when you are ready. Let's pick up, I'm picking up my count at 10. When you're ready, here we go. Bring the weight with me. Oh, my brain is just fried. So that's 12. That's 15. Just taking a really short rest break here. Maybe 20 seconds. All right. Let's finish up these last 5 reps so we can move on when you're ready. Alright, good job. That was a tough little combo. My arms and my shoulders are feeling it more than my legs and my glutes, to be honest with you. But, I mean, I completed a total of 80 lunges right now, so my lunges and my squats are done. I've done double lunges and double squats. So, all we have left of our slap challenge is abs and push-ups. But before I move on to my abs and push-ups combo, I'm gonna do about 10 minutes of moderate paced cardio with my jump rope. So again, I'm doing 10 sets of 100 with my jump rope, which is a total of 1,000 reps. So if you're really good at jump rope and you can do 1,000 reps unbroken, go for it. Or you can do like 2 sets of 500, 4 sets of 250. If sets of 100 is too many for you, you can do sets of 20, 50, whatever works for you. And if 1,000 reps is too much for you, do 500 total reps. 10 minutes is too much for you to 5 minutes, okay? Make whatever changes and modifications you need to make the workout work for you, okay? Whatever you need to do to make it suit your fitness level, your time constraints for the day, your access to certain pieces of equipment, okay? I'm going to be doing 10 sets of 100. So when you're ready, remember any style is fine. We're counting revolutions of the jump rope. So you're gonna count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So that's my first set of 100. I always just make a little slash so that I don't lose track of how many sets I've done. Because if I don't do the slash, I will absolutely 100%, without a doubt, not be able to keep track of how many sets I've done. So that was 1 set down, 9 to go. Keep the rest breaks in between the sets as short as you can, but obviously take as long as you need, okay? So when you're ready, let's start our next set. 100 revolutions of the rope. Here we go. So again, this is moderate paced. If you have a ton of stamina, you can go at a faster pace if you want, but I'm pacing myself to do 1,000 reps with each jump rope section. So I'm not racing through these sets. I'm not trying to do the 100 rep, each set of 100 as fast as I possibly can, because then I won't have the stamina to complete 10 sets. So go at your own pace. But in my mind, this is a section where you want to keep it more at like a moderate pace. Okay, set number 3 when you're ready. If you trip over your rope, it's fine. You do not have to start the whole set over. I would be out here all day and all night and the rest of the weekend if I did that. So if you trip, just take a deep breath, leave it behind you. Try not to let it frustrate you too much, or at least don't let the frustration dictate your mindset for the remainder of the workout. Try to just leave it behind you. Take a deep breath and get right back into it. Just pick up where you left off. So I tripped on rep like 40 something, so I'm just gonna pick up my count at 40 and go from there. So that's 50 for me, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. So I'm counting that as my fourth set. So I know it can be frustrating if you start tripping over your jump rope, either because you're still learning jump rope, or your legs are fatigued, or you're tired mentally, or you're uncoordinated for whatever reason. I know it can get frustrating. Just do your best to put it behind you and move forward. Take a deep breath and get right back into it, picking up where you left off, okay? So that was set number 4. This is my 5th set. Here we go. So that was set number 5. I'm halfway through with this first jump rope section. I'm going to try to really tighten it up, pick up the pace for the second half, reduce the amount of time I'm taking to rest in between sets. I'm going to zip the lip and just do my last 5 sets as quickly as I can, okay? Here we go, let's tighten it up for the second half. Picking up the pace. Picking up the pace, I don't necessarily mean the pace of my skipping. I mean tightening it up, shortening up the time in between sets. That was set number 9. Last one. That was my 10th set of 100, so that completes my first 1,000 reps of jump rope. We're gonna do one more jump rope section just like that after we finish our push-ups and abs. So if you need to pause here and take a little rest, that's fine. You can pause the video, go towel off, have something to drink, and let your heart rate come down a bit. When you're ready, come back. I'm gonna start with my second combo. So it's gonna be 4 push-ups and then 4 ab splitters. And then we're gonna do 10 sets of that, okay? So any push-up variation you wanna do is fine. As soon as you're ready, let's get started on set number 1. I'm obviously not ready yet. I just know it's gonna be tough, so I don't wanna do it, but all right, here we go. So 4 push-ups. I know it's a tough push-up variation. Really engage those abs, okay? Make sure your abs are really working. Make sure they're tight the whole time. Okay, and now 3 reps of my weighted ab splitters, because ab splitters aren't hard enough already without the weight. So, first it's a weighted pike, weighted straddle, weighted knee hug. So that is 1 rep. So we're gonna do 4 of those, okay? So, pike, straddle, knee hug, that's 2. Pike, straddle, knee hug, that's 3. Last one. Pike, straddle, knee hug, that's 4. I'm going to move this whole operation this way just a bit because I feel like I was going to kick the, what is this thing called? Fence on my straddle. So that's 1 set. We're gonna do 9 more. So I'm gonna zip it and try to get through my next 4 sets without stopping, and then I'll probably take a little rest at the halfway point, okay? So let's do 4 more just like that without stopping. All right, let's get them done. Okay, that was set number 5. My abs are killing me. But I don't feel like I need a very long rest break. I'm just gonna rest about 30 to 60 seconds before I tackle my last 5 sets. Just taking a few really deep breaths. Just slow down my breathing a little bit. But my heart rate is really not that elevated, so I do feel that I have enough strength to continue. Maybe I can't do 5 more sets unbroken, but I can get started. Maybe I'll do 3 and then take another little rest break and finish up the last 2. But I'm picking up my count at 5, so this will be set number 6. If you need a longer rest break, pause the video and come back when you're ready. One more. Okay, that's set number 8. I have 2 more to go. I'm trying not to let my heels ever touch the ground. I'm trying to keep them off the ground for the entirety of those 4 reps of ab splitters. But that final rep, I just need a couple seconds to rest, so I put them down. But when I'm doing all 4 reps of those, I'm trying to never let the dumbbell touch down, and I'm trying to never let my ankles touch down. I want to keep everything off the ground the whole time. All right, so I have to just do 2 more sets. That was probably a good 15 seconds or 20 seconds at least already. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish these last 2 sets. Hopefully I have enough strength in my abs to do it. All right, when you're ready, just 2 more sets. Sure. If you know that you did 4, then you can move on. We just have 1 set left. All right, that was set number 9. That means I've done a total of 36 of this tough push-up variation. I have to do just 4 more. 37, 38, 39, and 40. So that means my push-up requirement for the day, I've already done way more than 36 reps of abs. So it's 36 times 3. Don't ask me to do math right now, but that's how many I've done. All right, here we go. Wait, 36 times 3? Yeah, that's right. Oh my God, okay, let's finish up these last 4. So, pike, straddle, knee hug. That's 37. 38. 39, see how the weight doesn't touch the ground in between reps, and neither do my heels. All right, that's 40. 40 reps of our ab exercise. But it's an ab exercise that's really 3 ab exercises rolled into 1. So now let's see at this point in the workout if I can successfully multiply 40 times 3. So it's actually 120 reps of abs if you add it all up. I think I was smart to not add it all up until I was done. Those abs floaters are super tough, and I've actually never done them weighted before, so kind of liked it. All right, SLAP, squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups are all done. I'm just gonna finish up with another 10 minutes or so of cardio. So we're at about 45-30. Let's try to finish up before we hit the 55-minute mark, okay? We have to really push and really keep it tight, keep those rest breaks in between sets as short as I can if I want to finish in under 10 minutes. So wish me luck. I'm just gonna do my best. 10 sets of 100 when you're ready. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40. Pick up where you left off. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Okay, so I'm gonna make my little slash. That was set number 1. 1 down, 9 to go. And I really have to push myself to keep it moving. All right. Getting hard because I'm really fatigued. We've been at it for, over 45 minutes. My legs are tired. It's getting hard to get my feet up. My pace has definitely slowed down, so I'm just gonna keep pushing. Do your best. Here we go. Set number 3. Set number 5, I'm halfway there. I've got to really keep pushing. 5 more. Start tripping more because you're fatigued, your legs are tired, it's hard to get your feet up. It's fine, just let it go, get right back into it. Do your best, okay? Yeah, just 4 more sets to go. Let's push. keep going. Okay, fight for these last 2 sets. That was set number 9. Just one more set to go. Can I make it in under 55 minutes? I should be able to do so easily. All right, let's push. Final set. I marked out my final slash because I earned it. So my official time is 54:27. So I think I was at 45:30, and I wanted to challenge myself to finish the final jump rope section in under 10 minutes. So I set a goal of finishing in under 55 minutes, and I made that with 33 seconds to spare. So I'm thrilled about that. We're not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee, so we have just 1 rep left to go. However, when I do a workout that includes jump rope, in addition to my bonus burpee, I also like to do a bonus set of 100 with my jump rope. So I'm gonna do a little bonus set with my jump rope, but I'm gonna do it a little differently today because for the last 2 workouts, the McFlurry minute was such a big hit that I'm gonna do a McFlurry minute for my bonus, okay? So, give me a second to reset my timer. I'm gonna set my timer to count down 60 seconds for me. And I'm gonna jump rope for 60 seconds. That's gonna be my McFlurry minute. So if I can get through the entire 60-second interval without tripping over my jump rope, everyone gets a free McFlurry on me, okay? So give me a second to reset my timer. I'll be right back. The bonus burpee is mandatory, but the jump rope bonus is always optional. So if you would like to join me for the McFlurry minute, get ready. We're gonna get started right now. As many revolutions of the rope as you can complete in 60 seconds, and you can't trip. If you trip, no McFlurry for you. If you don't wanna do it, you can just watch me do it and cheer me on, because if I do it, you get a free McFlurry. Okay, so I'm starting with a 10-second rest interval, just so I have a little bit of time to get ready and I don't lose anything off my 60-second work interval. And now wish me luck. Here we go. go 1 minute because I was counting in my head. And when the timer beat, I had completed 170 revolutions. So I wanted to just keep going and do an even 200, because why not? All right. Another successful McFlurry minute. Ice cream all around. All right, now we have just 1 rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. Final rep of the day. When you're ready, here we go. All right, that's it. That's the workout. If you have any questions about what we just did, any questions about the format, how it all fits together, how to modify, if you have any questions about the specific exercises we were doing today, if you have any doubts whatsoever about how to do the exercises with the correct form, please just ask, okay? I'm always here to help with that. It is really important that you're doing the exercises with the correct form so that you reduce your risk of injury and so that you get the most that you can out of this workout. If you're gonna go through the trouble of getting dressed and coming out here with me and doing the reps, I want you to be able to see the results of all your hard work. And the way you do that is to perform the exercises with the correct form. So if you have any doubts about how to do that, please just ask. If you need to see beginner modifications for any of these exercises, please ask. It is extremely important to me that my workouts are always accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So I'm always here to help facilitate that. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you need help. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Let me know how long it took you. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately. And even if you're not doing the workouts with me, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging and hilarious comments. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. I appreciate you all very much. That is a wrap on day 16 of my slap challenge. Tomorrow is Sunday, and Sundays are our rest days. So tomorrow we take a well-deserved rest, and I will see you all right back here on Monday for day 17 of the challenge. But before I say goodbye, I have one final thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way into the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I say goodbye, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, I don't hate it. So if you are still watching this video, hello. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, I don't hate it. That is gonna do it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.